Yes, sir. We live.
All right.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing
That
it. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we got the casino killer, my dog.
Hey, you need to see me in action.
What's good, Brody?
Hey, listen. When I reposted, I was at a soiree last night. Around some good people. Casino magic was happening in my area, and I ended up taking this video with some when I say some dynamite friends, and now I'm more like a celebrity thing because that thing was spinning around me. Had my arms open. I felt the magic happening. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't be stopped last night. Hey, remember? Let me tell you, this is how I felt. Remember when on what is the Karate Kid when that song came out? You're the best around. Nothing gonna ever keep you down. Hey, I'm out there doing my thing. I felt good about myself. Real nice. Couldn't be stopped, man. Listen, yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. In a real situation, if those are real chips, I would have been through. But it's just in your hand. You just put it anywhere. Yeah, hit me again.
Let's welcome my other co-host to the show, man. The Commanders. Let's go. Chuck Little John, the OG.
Hold up, we gotta change his name too. Change it, Casino Commander. You know what I'm saying? The Commando Casino Killer. And he was in there too.
Casino Commander.
Double down, baby. Double down.
I know, right? He was killing him. Double down, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate you coming in hot, bro. Hey, episode 2, season 3, fellas. Welcome, everybody that's out there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and everybody that may not be able to watch it live, but you'll be listening to it on our podcast, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other podcast apps, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We appreciate you. We have a great show ahead of us. A great show, man. We had some good things going on in the NBA, some hot playoff games, but we also want to talk about the torch being passed, or if it's being passed. We want to jump into that. And then also, man, we want to jump into the draft. Everybody knows the draft has been going on for the last 3 days. Started on Thursday. We did a live show on Thursday. You saw our reaction to most of the picks. And then Friday was, the second and third round. And Saturday, of course, was 4 through 7. So we're going to try to go over them picks, man, and see for our sakes and y'all's sakes, man, what you liked about your team, what grade you gave your team, and also, man, what person that y'all really wanted for your team that you didn't get. So we'll jump into that, man. Y'all good with that, fellas?
Good with that.
All right, man. Well, let's jump right in, man. This draft thing is big and long, man. So let's jump into that one first. It was, I thought, a heck of a draft for a lot of people. I thought a lot of teams did a heck of a job in the draft. But what they said in the beginning that the quarterbacks aren't that high came out to be true. It came out to be true, man. But also the later rounds, people picked up some really, really good players in the later rounds, man. So I want to know first off, how do you feel about what your team did in the draft, 1 through 7? And if you have a grade for them, give me a grade. Let's start with you, Corey.
All right. If you saw my face on last show, don't do that, Charlie. Already, look, man, already choking on casino chips. What's wrong with you, man? If you saw the emotion, I was trying to hold it in, trying to stay professional, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Like all of us, we real deep when it comes to our team. And at first, it was either like stick or shock, when if the price went up, or if you seen your girl with another dude, it was like, you were a little lost at the time trying to figure out what just happened.
Right.
Or when you come out and you're hitting the button for your car and somebody done stole it, that's kind of how I felt. Like, didn't I park over here? And you don't hit that button. Bam, bam, bam. However, I think I kind of explained I had to pull it together because we had 8 more picks. I had to pull it together because I had to think about the guy that we brought in from New Orleans, and he's my GM. He's not a bad guy. I had to kind of figure out what was happening here. And just like you said, this wasn't the draft that we thought it was. It wasn't quarterback driven. It was a little different. You had to do a little homework, or you had to figure that you have a plan in your draft, right? So to answer your question, I had to get out of the way. So to answer your question, I feel okay about our draft after all the picks were in. After 3 days of picks, I feel a little bit better. And the only thing I can do is hope that the guys that they picked can make an impact on the team. Because, everybody's not going to make it. I know that. Everybody's not going to make it, even 213. You're hoping that, you find a diamond in the rough. But I hope all of them can kind of contribute. So let's go. A few picks that I got that I was kind of satisfied with. Desmond Ritter, quarterback, Cincinnati. Not a bad pick. It's the order in which you pick a person that gets you sometimes. Because I didn't think you were gonna go Drake London first. I mean, that's why I'm sitting there like, and then Chuck keep looking at me crazy. I'm like, give me a second to pull it together. My man throwing rocks at me. I can't get out of his way because I'm in my feelings right now.
Right.
We got
you wanted the first, right? You thought that'd be the first pick. That's
in my mind. I thought you had to secure your guy first.
Right. Right.
But we end up getting a decent guy. I didn't get my guy from Ole Miss, but we end up getting a good signal caller. But yeah, I thought that I was scared that we wasn't going to kind of answer some questions on defense in the second round. We got an edge. What's his name? Arnold Hbcu. Yeah, Penn State, saw him. Good prime guy. Linebacker from Montana State. Let me see. There were some good ones. There were some good ones out there. So a lot of the guys, it's gonna be some. I guess it's gonna have to wait to see what's gonna be said about them. But I felt a lot better because we got defense out there. We got a running back from BYU, D'Angelo Malone from Western Kentucky. They were just showing some of the highlights of some of these guys, and we're just hoping that they can be picked up. And even a Georgia guy, Justin Schaefer, like him too, guard. So we're all right. We're okay. So C plus B minus, in my opinion.
C plus B minus for you. Okay.
Yeah, okay. C plus B minus. It was passing. It wasn't a fail. It was passing. That's
a very modest grade that you gave him, man. Very, very modest.
Yeah. And the only reason why I'm gonna say that is, how when you get a test, not because you got all the answers right, because of your essay at the end. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little extra core because of your essay.
Okay.
You missed a lot of multiple choice, but your essay kind of covered a lot of good stuff. Good job. You passed.
Okay.
So
I
that's how
think
I feel.
I think that's a fair assessment. All right, Chuck. Tell me what you think about your Washington Commanders, man.
Well, I was hoping you was going next.
You want me to go next? I can
Yeah,
go
you
next.
go. Yeah, you go next.
Okay.
Man, defer.
Okay. Well, for my boys, man, I kind of started out the same way that my guy Corey started out. After that first pick, I was a little shocked that we went after my guy Tyler Smith. I hadn't really looked a whole lot on him, but after I started looking at some film, studying him a little bit more, learning a little bit more about him, I started to like him a little more. Um, but knowing that we did need an offensive lineman, he was. I started to like. I started to eat the cheese. I started to believe in what the Cowboys were feeding me. So it started off rough, but like I said, after watching it myself, man, like I said, doing my own little research on it, I like what I see, and I thought picking up Sam Williams, which I had him draft going mock to us anyway in the second round, picking him up, man, I thought that was great. He added another DN person on the end, and I think it's going to help our already pretty stout defensive end line, and especially with DQ over there, man. DQ knows how to use these players, so I feel very confident in that. Jalen Tolbert coming up next, the receiver. Didn't know too much about him, hearing good things about him. So I like what we did. We covered some holes that I thought we had. We picked up another lineman, and this is the scouting that I love about the Cowboys. They have some of the best scouts out there. They actually went to a D2 school and found this guy at North Dakota, and this kid is a.
Did you say you like the scouts about the Falcons?
No, about the Cowboys. About the Cowboys.
About the Cowboys. Okay, I thought you said that's what I like.
Yeah, I like the scouts about the Cowboys. I like my scouts. I like
your scouts. Okay, I just want to make sure I kind of heard.
Yeah, I like what they do. We do pretty well in the draft. I trust Will McClay, so I'm cool with that. But this Matt Walesko for North Dakota, the draft experts say he may be the steal of the draft. He's that good. We got him in I think the 5th round, and he has a 3rd round grade. So I like that, man. But overall, I think because of the reach that we had, I'm gonna give us a B plus. I'm gonna give us a B plus.
Okay, a B plus.
A B plus. I thought overall, we, like I said, we covered some holes that we may have. I felt we picked up some really, really, really good talent in the later rounds. Our 4th and 5th rounds and 6th round picks were solid picks. Linebackers, John Ridgeway from Arkansas, the big D tackle. Who played well against Georgia. He played well against all the big name schools. And he's a space eater, man. So I like that. We haven't had a space eater. I don't know since when. So I
said a space eater. Okay,
a space eater. Yeah, space eater.
Eater.
So, eater. Yeah. So in order for your linebackers to get off, you need a space eater in the middle, man. So I think he's going to help them out, man. So yeah, I give my boys a B plus. A B to B plus. All right, Chuck.
A B to B plus.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'm satisfied with our draft picks. I think we addressed some of the needs and the concerns that we have. We started out with a wide receiver. Went to a defensive tackle, which will give us some relief on defensive tackles. We picked up safety that nobody has heard about, but he's going to be a beast from Louisiana. And we also picked up a bruising running back from Alabama. We also picked up another quarterback, Sam Howell. I think people underrate Sam Howell, but I saw Sam Howell play his previous year, and he just didn't have the weapons this year that he had previously had. So I think he's gonna be all right.
Okay.
And overall, I give us a B plus.
Okay. Gave you a B.
Yeah.
Okay. You were okay with your first round pick, Jahan Dotson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he was one of the best receivers that was out there at that particular point in time. And people have a tendency to say, well, why didn't Washington take this guy? He was still available. Why didn't Washington take that guy? But you have to go with the guy that you think is the best fit for your team, not what the other so-called experts rate these players at.
Okay.
So to me, I think they say he was the best fit that Washington wanted at that particular point in time.
Okay, that's fair. Do y'all want to grade each other's draft picks?
We can, but I do have one question for you.
Yes.
That question is, so you got your first round pick on Thursday.
There you go.
We went back and forth with the discussion, and then overall you say he's going to be good. He's going to be okay. Ultimately, you say they reached
at first.
At first, so now you're not saying they reached.
I'm saying I think they had to, because he wasn't going to be there in the next round.
Okay. So what grade did they give your first round pick? Do you know?
The Cowboys had him graded as a first round pick, but everybody.
I'm talking about A, B. I'm talking about A, B, C, or D. What grade did they give him? What grade was he given? Did you seen that there?
I don't know. I didn't see what grade they gave him. They had him graded in the third round though. The experts.
Well, I give you a little hint.
Okay.
They had him graded as B.
As a B. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you another little hint. We took a seventh round pick from Tulsa, offensive guard. They had him rated at B.
That was his partner. Yeah.
They had him rated at B too.
Yeah.
And we took him in the 7th round.
Right.
So my point was, like it was Thursday, y'all being the best recruiting, as you just said, you proud of your recruiters.
Yeah.
Why would you draft a person number one that is a risk not to start, that you will have to build to get into that position?
Oh, well, this guy here is going to start. See, y'all 7th round pick ain't going to start. He might not make the team, but this guy right here.
so this guy's going to start come beginning of the season.
Oh yeah, this beginning of the season, he's going to be our starter. Oh yeah.
You know something.
Hey, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Charlie. Don't do it.
I wish we could go back and play clips of the draft from Thursday.
Hey,
because now you reaching.
Look, you have to see. Did you see him play?
I'm not that vested in him. So I'm not
going
looking at tape.
What person? Which player are we talking about?
We're talking about Tyler Smith.
That was his first pick.
Yeah,
offensive tackle, the Tulsa guy.
Yeah, the Tulsa guy. So he can play both. He can play guard and tackle.
So okay, so they get the grade, like CBS and the NFL gave that pick an A or a B.
I don't think they gave it an A because you probably didn't see the draft. With the minute he was drafted, they was talking about how much improvement and help he's going to need to get to the point that he needs to be, potentially to be a starter. But Galen said he's going to start that as a starter.
But don't they always say that? That's what the draft is. They expect you to come in and get better. So I mean, I don't think that's everybody has a negative mark on them, and when they come out, everybody has something, a flaw.
I expect this guy to come in and be the man that he's supposed to be. He's an offensive guard from Tulsa. He can hold. He can put his face over here and put his guard down. They always it looks better when you see it on TV, but then you're like,
Yeah,
But in most cases, most teams will draft somebody at number one that you pretty sure is going to be some type of impact to make some kind of initial impact to your team.
right. And that's what
And
we
so
did. That's what we did.
He said that.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me get my pen. Let me get my pen so I can write down this.
So let's switch this up. Y'all
Okay.
went after the 6th best wide receiver in the draft,
Okay.
right?
Right.
And y'all made him y'all number 1 pick.
Okay. So how many receivers? How many of those 6 have been drafted before him?
Yeah, before you went up.
Yeah.
Watch.
How many receivers have been drafted of those 6? How many have been drafted before him?
Only 2.
Only 2. Which 2?
Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave.
What about the receiver that Atlanta took?
Who did y'all get?
London.
Drake London.
So 3. So 3 is gone. At least 3 were gone. Maybe more than 3. So 3 out of those 6 were gone. Right?
3 of those 6. And you
Okay,
picked the 6th one. So you
No. Listen to me now. Listen. Okay, you made those statements. I'm fixing to defend my case now.
Okay,
so you said it was 6. So what you're trying to say to the viewers is you're trying to make this point as though all 6 were available when Washington made their pick. So let's go ahead and get that straight right now that was not the case. So 3 of those 6 was already gone. We made a pick out of the remaining 3 that was ranked in the top 6.
So you didn't want the one that was better than him though.
Who said they're better?
Everybody. Jameson Williams is better than him. Traylon Burks is better than him.
And who's saying that?
The draft experts.
So
me.
Just okay, and you. Okay. And just like me, I'm saying there were better offensive linemen out there. Oh, no, not necessarily better offensive linemen. There were better players out there that Dallas could have drafted with their first round pick. But they didn't. We
didn't need them right then.
You didn't need them right then.
Right now. We needed an offensive lineman. What did I tell you we needed?
But you also said you reached.
I didn't know who the guy was. I had to do some research.
So now you're not reaching.
That's all I'm saying. I had to do some research.
But now you're not reaching.
No. Now
Okay.
I see who the guy is.
So I see who my guy is, and I'm satisfied with that. So if you see who your guy is and you satisfied, why can't I see who my guy is and be satisfied? I'll put some Miss Crystal Wright on you.
Hey, y'all got a Tulsa, Oklahoma guy too, didn't you? Y'all got the tight end Cole Turner, you know.
Yeah. They like Tulsa. They like the offensive tackle or offensive guard. You got an offensive guard from So I like what you're saying though, Chuck, man. And I'm gonna go to what the grades have been from, I guess it was CBS or NFL experts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Atlanta Falcons got a B+ in their grade for the whole draft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a B+, man. They like you said, Corey. They address needs, and you all know y'all had a problem on defense. Y'all addressed the wide receiver problem. Y'all addressed the quarterback problem.
We did,
and y'all even touched on your linebacker, your lineman in the later round as well. So y'all touched on everything. So Terry Fontenot, you gotta give him his credit, man. He came in there and he hit every need that y'all had.
Yeah.
And he got you some pretty good people, man. Like you said, Troy Anderson, the inside linebacker, is a beast. He's a beast, man. I believe he's a top 5 linebacker in the draft. So I think y'all did well. They actually had the Cowboys at a B, not a B+ like I had them, but they had them at a B.
They had the Commanders at an A, right?
No, they had the Commanders at a B as well.
I thought they had them at A. Okay, my bad.
They had them at a B too. So, well, me and Chuck, of course, we feel highly about our teams. So, James says your team was a C. He gave you all a C, Chuck. Sorry.
That's fine.
And BB.
That's coming from somebody that gave away all the draft choices, but that's cool.
I got an observation.
Okay.
And I don't know if this affects both of you or just one of you. The Eagles. I think you had said this before, as far as their defense. Let me tell you something, man. The Eagles. You got it. I know you got to go see him, G. But I don't know about you, Charlie.
Sure.
Yeah, we both got to see him twice.
Right.
Okay. So y'all both do. Listen here. With Jordan Davis and that other boy, N'Kobe Davis.
N'Kobe Dean.
N'Kobe what?
Dean.
Dean. Yeah, my bad. Both Georgia boys.
Yeah.
Listen here, man. Y'all gotta come to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. You know, golly, these boys are hungry. They were showing them as they came in. Came to, like, I think Jordan Davis arrived first.
Okay.
That's a big man. And he gets on the phone asking where his boy is. Then they both meet. They showed him where their lockers at. They already opened the red carpet for these guys. These guys gonna be playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But then I had to think about what you said before. We got to see these boys, and not Chuck. Just let us know he got to see them too. As best as these are two guys that are going to play. They're going to be there.
Oh yeah. Opening day. You can see them on the field. See them on the field.
Don't forget the offense.
Yeah, it's there too.
Exactly.
Right. They got Brown. Yeah, they got some players. They picked up some guys on offense too. You're right. So, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Philly made some good moves, man. I believe they gave Philly an A in their draft.
Did they?
And they hit on a lot of their drafts early. Their later rounds wasn't as good as their first 2 or 3 rounds, but picking up Jordan Davis and picking up N'Kobe Dean in the 3rd round is a steal. Yeah, it's a steal.
So before you transition, allow me to give my Georgia Bulldogs their flowers.
Go ahead.
This is one of the first times when the entire team was drafted. When 17 kids got their shot. 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Top. Is that the most ever?
Huh?
Is that the most ever?
I have no idea. Is it? I mean, I'm just 17 kids from one team.
It's got to be up there. If that's not the most,
it's got to be.
Hey, you want to be drafted? Hey, who didn't get drafted? Come on. They need somebody over here in Minnesota. It's like let's go through the Georgia offensive and defensive line. I mean, this who we got. We can't miss. It's like playing darts and putting your hand up and you're gonna hit somebody. Georgia has put together 17 of the most vicious guys out there. So I thought that was deserving of some players from a team, man. So kudos to the Georgia defense and offensive side of the ball getting drafted.
So to answer your question, Chuck, it looks like the record was 14.
14. Okay.
It was 14. It's the Georgia Bulldogs today. This week had 15.
Oh, 15. Okay.
15.
All right.
So they broke the record. 15, man. That explains why they are the national champions. You got 15 NFL players on your team. You got an NFL team. Like you have an NFL team.
You got some contributors. You're right.
Yeah. And people are just picking up Georgia players, like you said. Hey, you play with Georgia? Yeah, come on. The Atlanta Falcons, man, in the 6th and 7th round, like Justin Schaefer, old lineman out of Georgia. They went right after that, picked up the tight end out of Georgia, John Fitzpatrick. So tight end. Yeah, we did. Yep. So they when you win, people want you. It's just like that in any other in the NBA. When you win, people want to play with you, play for you, or want to pay you to play with them now. So go ahead, Corey. What you about to say?
Green Bay. I think Green Bay, their first 2 picks were Georgia players. Green Bay had Quay Walker.
Quay
Yeah,
Walker.
was it? Huh?
Was it
Yeah,
Quay Walker and Wyatt?
Yep, and Devontae Wyatt. Yep.
Yeah.
Their first 2 picks.
Yeah.
Go get your friend. Go get your buddy. We're gonna get him too.
Yeah.
First round picks. God.
So a lot of teams got two Georgia boys, like you said, the Philadelphia Eagles, Jordan Davis, N'Kobe Dean. Like they going to get them, man. They pairing up, and my Cowboys didn't get not a one. Like,
we didn't get one either, G.
huh? Y'all ain't get one either.
No matter, y'all go get two. Y'all get 2 a year.
Y'all got Alabama boy.
Yeah.
Y'all like them Alabama boys down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a running back and a defensive tackle.
Yeah. Y'all always get a D tackle from Alabama. Always. I think y'all whole D tackle line is from Alabama, ain't it?
Yeah.
Payne.
They got into it last season.
Yeah. They all Alabama boys.
Hey, but before we do transition, one thing I want to say.
Okay.
Corey, I was gonna mess with you before I did my little research today, and I'm glad I did. Because I was gonna talk about HBCU players getting drafted.
Okay.
So it's 4 HBCU players that got drafted.
Okay. I'm kind of lacking on that. So hit me with it, man.
So Joshua Williams got drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs. He's from Fayetteville State.
Okay.
Jacoby Durant, defensive back from South Carolina State.
Okay.
Went to the Los Angeles Rams. James Houston, linebacker from Jackson State.
Okay.
Went to the Detroit Lions. And Trey Carter out of Southern University.
Oh, really?
Went to the Chicago Bears.
So big up to the SWAC for bringing in 2, and I got 1 player. I'm just messing with you. But from on a whole standpoint, though, who's responsible for that move? I mean, is that Dion with this movement? For HBCU players, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah. I think he is largely contributing to them being seen more.
Okay.
And seeing to the NFL scouts.
Yeah.
He's making calls, man. He's putting his name out there for these players to get a chance. I think the Cowboys picked up 2 as well, undrafted.
Okay.
FAMU, and I want to say Jackson State.
And I think I remember James Littlejohn talking about this too, along with Chuck. South Carolina State, they were heavily representing at that HBCU draft day. So that's what's up, man. I love to hear the change happening. I love to hear that change popping, or that Deion Sanders' work isn't, like I said, it would have been, not saying a poke in the face, but for you to put together a draft, 4 guys to get the look and to get a pick, I think that's a move that we need.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be 8 next year, or let's say 6,
Right. So I love it, man. So who do you all think had, give me your top 3 teams that had the best draft in your opinion overall?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Well, and then let me say, I'll say it this way, with names that I heard of and the splashes that I liked.
That's all we know.
Yeah, right. My first team, like I said, I'm gonna get the Eagles. The first nod. I like what the Eagles did. I thought the Eagles, if we were playing checkers, he jumped you and Chuck. Like, listen, come on, see me. I like what the Ravens did. I think the Ravens were making moves. They addressed the needs of their quarterback. Their quarterback were, he complained a little bit. And let me tell you, Harbaugh. Now, is it Jim or James? Which one is it? Is Jim Harbaugh?
Jim.
So Jim, like one of the commentators said, he had interviewed Jim, and he said he had went to talk to Lamar Jackson. He said, "Give me a chance." He said, "We're going to fix your needs." He said, "We're going to fix what we're going to fix what you're asking for and your needs." And then you had Lamar. Whenever they picked up that big center, Hey, like, hey, give me time. That's all he said. Hey, I was just drafted. No, said what they say. He drafted me some time. Basically, like to give me a little time to do something. So he was obviously watching, with some good interest. So that's my second team. My third team, and I'm gonna tell you why I did this, man, because people criticize the man on this draft. The New England Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
They were giving Belichick the business, trying to figure out, because I think he got a C- on his draft grade. They were, what is he doing? What is he picking up? It was one guy that said he doesn't pick for the person, he picks for the team. Like, can you fit in this defense or this offense? He's not picking like for name brand. They do a different type of recruiting. They do a different type of drafting. They're not worried about how you feel.
Right. Right.
And at first I was looking at, same way I was like, man, what did this dude just do? But I'm pretty sure they was like, Bill Belichick, I picked the guy I wanted. I picked, he's not going to answer the question you need. He's going to be real quiet. These guys are getting picked and didn't know they get picked. It's 7 rounds. They got like 4 guys in the 7th round or something crazy. I got picked. I did. Hey, how you doing? This is Bill Belichick. I looked at what you did. I want you to do that every game. Do that one thing every game. So he got I think like 7 players, something like that. But he got a lot of low round draft picks. And he's like, we got the guys that we wanted. What else can you do? What else can you say when Bill Belichick? I can't argue with championships.
Right.
Do what they say? Do your job.
Do your job. Yeah. DYJ.
Yeah. Don't worry about nothing else. I drafted you to do your job. Okay. Those are my 3, man. Those are my 3.
Those are your 3. All right, Chuck. Who's your 3?
Are you talking to me?
Okay.
I agree with 2 of the ones that Corey said. I agree with Philly. I agree with the Ravens.
Okay.
But if I'm gonna talk about teams, I'm gonna always put my team up there. I always gonna think my team did good.
Okay.
All
right.
Those are my 3.
I like what you're saying. Mine is, and I see my guy. Welcome to the show, Big Stan Cuzzo. He said the Rams. He said the Rams had the best draft.
The best draft?
Yeah. The Rams didn't have a pick to round 4.
I was there with 3 or 4. Yeah, that was 3.
Yeah, that's when they picked up the South Carolina State cornerback, Jacoby Durant, and that's a good pickup. And then I'm not really Kyrene Williams, running back out of Notre Dame. Yeah, I don't know about that.
So is he a Rams fan?
Yeah.
So he believing in his team. So
of course. He just said anything. He don't care who they got. He just
the Rams. Yeah.
Rams. He know they won last year. That's all. That's all that matters. When you win, you can stick your chest out. So my 3, man. I actually have. I thought Detroit had a hell of a draft. I thought Detroit had a heck of a draft, man. So I have them as one. I also have what's my other guys? No, I'm not saying them. He
ain't gonna say Philly.
What color is the jersey? What color is the jersey?
He's talking about Philly. Might go ahead and face the music. I've seen him twice.
I honestly thought Atlanta had a great draft. I thought Atlanta had a great draft as well, and of course, my Cowboys had a great draft. So those are my 3. Those are my 3. All right. James Littlejohn, he says Philly, Atlanta, and Baltimore. Okay. So he's that's what's up. He didn't put his team in there. And I'm glad because
Good Miami.
yeah, his team
Miami.
they ain't doing anything at all. All right, so what player do you wish you would have gotten or you missed out on? Which player was it for you all, man? Let's go with you first, Chuck.
I'm not gonna say what you want me to say. You want me? You
I
want me? To,
don't.
no. What you want me to do is you want me to
Hey.
feed. You want me to feed into your.
No, your
Previous-
TCY, the TCY family wants to hear your truth. That's all, bro. The TCY, they want to hear your truth.
But my truth will extend to your argument, which I can't do.
He said, which I can't do.
So
Not gonna do.
yeah. So
Sometimes we look for stuff we can't get.
I would say
That's my life.
that with the first pick, I'm kind of like Corey. With the quarterback topic that we have in Washington, I wish we'd have gone after a quarterback earlier.
Okay.
Now, to be honest, I would have loved to have seen Malik Willis in Washington.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Put me in mind of RG3 when RG3 came.
Okay. Strong arm, mobility.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boy went to Washington and lost both his knees.
Yeah.
They left Washington, couldn't walk. But I don't blame that on Washington. I blame that on Chuck, the coach. What's your guy name? I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't stand your coach at the time. Chucky's brother.
Man, you making me forget. I gotta bring Locke.
What's his name, man? What's the coach name that
Shanahan.
No, not Shanahan.
Shanahan wasn't that in?
No, I don't know if Shanahan was there. I'm talking the head coach. Chucky, the one that they just got rid of in the Raiders, his brother.
What's his last name? I can't think of Chuck's last name.
No, right?
He came after Shanahan. Yeah. Oh man, I can't remember what coach.
All us, man. Come on now. Help me out there.
I can't remember coach's name.
Look, he'd have been fired so long. I forgot his name.
TCY family, help me out.
That's a shame.
Oh Lord. Well, okay. What was the guy name that was at the Rams? I was at the Raiders. Who just got fired? I keep saying Chucky because
you got me thinking Chucky now. I can't. John
Hart. No, John
Gruden.
There you go.
Gruden. Oh my God.
Look,
I know, right? Look,
Gruden, you dummy.
Jay Gruden. I couldn't stand that guy, man. I thought that he was a terrible head coach, and RG3 got the killer end of a coach that was they just put him out there to get destroyed at the time, man. You know, like I said, I think they tore his ACL on both legs, you know, but I made me lose my thought trying to think of them Gruden boys. Goodness gracious.
All right, so for you, Corey, who was the guy? Who was the gal you missed on out there, man?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I really wanted Jordan Davis to stay here in Atlanta. I did, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like that boy. I was, you know, when I started driving, you know, I kept seeing his face on the commercials when he had the big 99. I'm like, hey, man, this dude's gonna be a star. I hope that he was gonna stay, but I'm happy that he found a home. I hope to Jesus that he tell both of y'all up, you know.
It's like that. Oh, it's like that.
Man.
Huh?
Hey, listen, he my Georgia boy. I mean, like you said, y'all got to see him twice a year. I hope he do some damage to y'all.
Let me see if y'all play Philly.
Don't y'all play Philly this year again?
I don't know. It won't surprise me. Look, I'm not gonna do that. It'll be in love with it. You know, I don't want to do that on my side.
So then since you love him so much, then we gonna say who you gonna pull for.
All right, I'm gonna definitely pull for the Falcons. You know, I just hope he can get a couple of tackles. You know, do well. You know, I want him to do well, but hopefully he come out with a W.
So you want him to just scrub us, drag us through the ground and stuff.
Twice a year. Yes, I do.
That ain't gonna happen.
But that was the guy that I would have hoped was gonna stay home. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jordan Davis. You know, not to mention his last name is Davis, so I got a soft spot from that. I think he's my cousin. You know, he's from the country. Yeah. Yeah, look, I'll take your story and say, hey, I know that dude. That's my cousin.
Okay. For me, man, it was actually N'Kobe Dean.
Oh, for Georgia.
Yeah, from Georgia.
Okay.
I thought a couple times the boys was gonna pick him up when he kept falling. I was like, okay, shoot, we might go ahead and pull the trigger on him.
Okay.
I would love to have seen him and Michael Parsons next to each other back there.
Wow. Okay.
So I thought that was going to happen. I was kind of hoping that would happen, but that was the one I felt let slip through our hands.
Thanks. Okay.
So that was that for me.
Cool.
All right, man. So we got our draft grades in. We got the people we missed out on. We told our top 3. I think we've covered everything in the draft, man. If there's any other teams that y'all want to know about, y'all put it in the chat, man. We'll jump back in on it. But let's go ahead and move forward, man, and transition on to the hot topic in the NBA. These playoffs have started going and getting hot out there, man. Yesterday's game, we had the Boston Celtics going against your boys, the Bucks. And it was I'm sorry, not yesterday. That was today.
That was today.
Yeah, today.
We didn't have the games yesterday. Today, first game of the night, man, was the undefeated Boston Celtics in the playoffs going against a hurt Bucks team.
Giannis.
You can never underestimate the heart of a champion. Once they get a taste of winning, you don't want to taste the losing anymore. He had a hell of a game, man. Hell of a game. Tell me what y'all thought about that game if you got a chance to check it out, man.
Giannis off your backboard. Giannis rebound. Giannis, flexing his muscle.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Drew Holiday too. But I sleep on him all the time. I know you give him his praise a lot, and I'm sitting there. I kept hearing Hbcu, Giannis. I wasn't really watching, but I kept hearing. Giannis, when you throw one off the backboard, catch it, and then still put it back, and nobody, the dude that's guarding you, he looking at the coach. Hey, I don't know what to do. Hey, come and help me. Yeah. I think that was a wake up call for the Celtics. That ain't gonna be easy for the Bucks, but
so you think they may have underestimated them because of Middleton being out?
Sure, why not? Let's go. They were playing the same way. Smart didn't have an answer.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to switch. How you said they either go small or they came with a small lineup. They got to put a big lineup in there, or it's gonna have to be a better job than what they did. 89 points ain't what they normally put up. So they have to put a bigger lineup in there.
Okay. Chuck,
I didn't see the game. I'm just looking at this. I didn't see it, but I'm looking at the stat line right here. So Giannis had a triple double.
Right.
And no, I guess this just goes back. You said were they surprised with Middleton not being in there? Because they should have seen the Bucks play without Middleton already. Because this is not the first game they played without Middleton.
Good point.
So this goes back to a question that you raised in the Nets Boston series when you said did Steve Nash get out coached?
Ooh.
So did this rookie coach get out coached and not bring his team in prepared today?
Ooh. Wow. Okay. So you putting the heat on the coach already?
I'm just saying, you've seen them play without Middleton.
Right.
Now I can halfway understand it if it was the first game that Middleton didn't play. Right. So therefore it's kind of a surprise to you. But you've seen how they played without him.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
I think I got an answer for that. So when I'm watching this, before I throw the coach under the bus first, I'm looking at the Celtics shot chart. They took a lot of threes, bro. They took a lot of threes, and I think they were trying to keep up with Giannis with, those circles that shot chart. They took a lot of threes outside of that paint.
Yeah.
And I think once you get desperate, once you get down by 15, you go to shooting trays like crazy. And if you're tired from defense, your shot gonna be off a little bit. So before I throw the coach under the bus, before I say he got out man or out coached, I'm gonna go with that theory first, Chuck. I hear yours, but when I saw the shot chart, they missed a lot. And then when you lose 101 to 89, how would I put it? Your strategy failed somewhere along the line. So
that's the coach, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, it may be. But take threes. Do the coach tell you?
But okay, but I got a response for that. So I can't remember if you or G, but somebody said beginning when we started talking about this that they were playing small.
I did.
Right. So if you're playing small, and you have less chance of getting offensive rebounds, then why you not telling your guys there's no need to take all these three because we're not hitting them. We don't have a chance to get any type of rebound. So it's gonna be the possession is gonna always be one and done. Because
not all coaches can transition on the end the game and go big, and stick with that plan. Not all coaches can say when we got a small lineup and then go, hey, hold up, sit down. Where the bigs at? Because half time the bigs sitting there just cold as I don't know what, still got on the warm up and ain't played. And then you want them to come in and make a miracle?
Send him down the tunnel. He need to get warmed up.
Go get him that bite.
That's right.
Hey, you got Giannis tonight. I do. I got Giannis. Yeah, you got Giannis tonight. Okay. Give me 5. You Chuck and Galen. Y'all, we're gonna switch y'all 3 up. I need 6 5s out of all of y'all.
Use all 6 of them.
I know, right? Beat them up.
That's right. No need taking them home. They won't do you no good next game.
Can't take the 5 with you. Right.
No.
Need you in the face.
I think actually Corey hit the nail on the head. I think this team has been pretty dominant all series long, and they kind of got out of character and started shooting a lot of threes. They're trying to make up that 15-point loss with one shot. They're trying to hit a 15-pointer instead of trying to just, hey, let's push it back with our defense and try to get back in this game and make it close. The Bucks, they went back and forth in the beginning, but then the Bucks started pulling away a little bit here and there. They stuck with their game plan. And I think the Celtics probably got off of their game plan a little bit. They haven't been down all series. They coasted right through that first series.
Yeah.
So they got hit in the mouth, man, and they didn't know how to react. I think they will bounce back this next game, but I think definitely it was I'm gonna show y'all why I am the best. I'm gonna show the world why I should be MVP. I'm gonna put this team on my back, and I'm gonna show everybody, hey, we still gonna be the top team out there. Even though we don't have the best record, we're still gonna be the best team out there. Their defense was tenacious. I think they made everybody on that team shoot a horrible percentage. I think for for the game, the Boston Celtics shot 33% from the field. 33% from the field. Their stars, Jalen Brown, 4 for 13. Marcus Smart, 3 for 11. Jason Tatum, 6 for 18. Al Horford, 4 for 11. That's your starters.
Al Horford is starting?
Yes. Yeah.
Golly. Yeah. That man started for the Hawks 10 years ago.
Yeah. He's solid. He's solid, man. You know what you're going to get out of Horford.
So that just sounds like y'all are winning my case for me.
For the coach.
Yeah.
No, you can't. I won't say I won't blame it on the coach. You know, it's got to take it serious for me for the coach to get the blame. I can't put the blame on the coach in the first game. Like, it could be, man, your boys just shot bad.
But you got to have your players ready to say that. You know, I think it's been said on here that the Knicks don't play in the defense. So you coming from a team that didn't play much defense.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming to a team that's going to play some pretty strong defense.
And you play defense too. You held them to 101. You just didn't shoot the ball well.
So your
shot just wasn't falling. And I think as a coach, that's what you tell them. Hey man, we had attempts. We had attempts. We just wasn't falling. You know, you have some good looks. At 101, you should win that game. If you hold somebody to 101, you should win that game, right? I mean, I would think nowadays. So,
but I also heard you say that you can't win the game, get those 15 points back by 1-3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's time to pull in the gun and say, "Hey, these threes not working, man.
Yeah,
we got to change this up.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to flex mid-game and make some changes and some corrections to get your team back in line."
Yeah.
That's just my thinking.
They between Horford, Tatum, and Brown, they shot 18 threes between them three. I'm sorry, 27. I'm sorry. 27 threes between them three.
27 threes. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot between three players. So, so but that's them trying to get it back too fast, man. Instead of work their way in. When the defense that Milwaukee was playing on was kind of stifling, they was like, look, man, we got to make it up fast because if we keep getting down, we ain't gonna be able to come back. And it showed. They weren't able to come back. You know, it's still only a 12-point game, but it was pretty much in the bag, you know, for the last 3-4 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
I saw they brought in Serge Ibaka. I forgot he was playing with the Bucks.
Serge.
Yeah, man. So, So, hey, who do y'all have winning this series right here?
It's early to say for me, man.
No, man. It ain't too early, man. The series done started. The series done started. It ain't too early.
With the Bucks, you talking about the Bucks and Celtics right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm not ready to commit yet. You know, I want them to answer first.
3-0? Like
no, I'm doing better than you. Like I said, I'm gonna go with 2-0. I'm gonna still stick by what I've been saying. 2-0.
When it get up to 93%, you gonna take it? Oh yeah, I think they gonna win. No.
We'll be talking a whole lot different if the C's, you know, take one and you know if they take one, you know, this next game.
Oh man, I'm happy like with Prince, man. Get off the fence, dog. Pick a team.
I'm not doing that. That's what you do. You like, oh yeah, they be fine. They be fine. I'm not doing that. If they go down 2-0, it's over. It's over. So they got it. That's what I'm trying to figure out a theory because when we first started, I was giving it to Giannis, triple-double champion, can't stop him. They look great, but what I wanted to say is I hope that they have an answer. You know, now if they lose next game, then I will come to your heat and I'll say, you know what, G, I'm picking the Bucks. You know,
that's not how it goes though. Show them how it goes, baby boy. Come on, OG. Show them how it goes, man. Who you got in this game?
I got the Bucks.
Thank you. It's that simple, man.
I think the Bucks show who they are today.
Uh-huh.
They not have home court. I don't think they're gonna lose home court.
Oh.
And you know, it's something that I heard Steph Curry say today, and you touched on it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's that championship pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're gonna have a mindset of what it took for them to get there last year.
Yeah.
And that's gonna kick in this year, and they'll take this series.
Curry for 3.
I say 4-2.
4-2. Ooh.
Not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going.
I actually got it going 7, man. I got it going 7. Yeah, I got it going 7, man. They're gonna show the greatness of your boy Giannis, man, the whole series.
I'll answer the question next show.
No, we're not asking him no more.
But you know, it goes back to what I said before. So now Milwaukee has won the first game in Boston.
Yeah.
So now Boston's gonna come back with major pressure this because they're gonna feel like they got to win. It's must win. It's a must win for them. So if Milwaukee come out and punch them again, you know what's gonna happen? Pretty much the same thing happened this game. They're gonna start shooting on threes again.
Yeah. No, you are on point with that, man. One thing the C's do not want to do is go down 2-0.
Oh no.
At home, and then gotta go back to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Like
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that because Milwaukee's gonna be rocking if they up 2-0. You know,
so have they given any forecast on when Middleton may return?
He out for the whole series.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he out for the whole series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They already know, hey man, we don't have Middleton this week or this series.
Okay.
We on our own. All right.
Who you got, G?
Oh, I got Milwaukee.
Okay.
I got Milwaukee.
That's right. You said you're going 7. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kanisha said she's rolling with the Bucks as well. She said she's rolling with the Bucks as well. Only one who hasn't picked the team yet is Corey, y'all.
Once again, I'll pick next show. I'll pick next show.
But that wait a minute, Corey. That's not good because.
All right, man. God dang.
No,
man,
I'm just saying. If Milwaukee wins,
then you gonna say
not they up 2-0, then that's an easy choice.
Then that make me a genius.
No, that make you a genius. That means you laying in the cut to try to get the advantage.
I know, right? All right, I'm gonna go on the ledge here then, man, because you know. Let me get big here. I'm going with the Celtics, man.
I knew you was gonna do that.
Yeah.
you always
today.
You always no.
Go with the Celtics today. Yeah.
No, my brother's going with the Celtics.
Okay, well, I may lose.
Yep.
Yeah, I may lose this one, but I'm gonna go with the Celtics in 7.
Look,
okay.
The Celtics.
No, I'm not. No, I can't.
Now look, man, the Celtics have been playing. They were the best. They were playing the best in the playoffs for any other team out there. I thought they were, and I think I said this last show that they have been playing the best out of anybody out there.
But I don't need you to help me. I don't know. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm trying to cheat the system here a little bit, but I'm gonna go with the Celtics, man. I don't really like the Bucks, no way. You know, so
I know you don't like Giannis, man. I know.
Hey, look, I don't like the Bucks. No. I'm going with the Celtics. They may lose. I ain't gonna lie. I was hurt because Minnesota didn't do what I thought they could do, and so all my predictions are just going the wrong way. You know.
Okay. So you don't want to predict no more.
Sort of like that roulette table last night.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna go with the Celtics though. Celtics in 7, man.
Hey, well, I appreciate you making a pick, man. I appreciate you. Hey, we're here to pressure you. We're here to pressure you a little bit, man. Peer pressure is a mug. All right, kids, do not succumb to peer pressure like Corey just did.
Yeah, I know, right? Listen, I said just say no. You know.
Okay, all right. The next game we had today, Memphis and Golden State. Hey, the up and coming young boys against the vets who have been there, done this before, man. I think y'all touched on it for a minute, man, when you said, you know, that they've been here. This the championship. They have belts under they, you know, they got rings on. They know what it takes to get to that point. They've tasted the other side, the top of the mountain. A heck of a game today. Heck of a game. Some questionable calls in the game.
Yeah.
I didn't like the fact that they threw Draymond Green out for a flagrant 2, which I definitely did not think was a flagrant 2. I don't think 2 flagrant 1s equal a flagrant 2.
Right.
You know, so I thought it was a mistake by them. But the Memphis Grizzlies showed they can play with the Golden State Warriors. Even though Memphis is number 2, I think Golden State is still the. I think Memphis is the underdog still.
Do you?
Am I wrong for saying that?
No.
No. Corey's looking like he doesn't believe that.
I'm just saying, like, really, they. I watched I ain't gonna lie, I watched the game. I did. I liked it. I mean, John Morant, man, he continues to do amazing things to me. So Jonathan Kuminga, I think, was checking him, and he pointed at this dude. Yeah, he can't guard me. I'm talking about you. Hey, man, I'm sitting there like, this is the second time where this dude do something like this dude too small, or I'm talking about right before the halftime, and they watching it. He pointing at this dude. The camera is right there. He can't guard me, and I'm like this. So and Kuminga looking like he want to go. I can't, But then Klay Thompson decides to take on the challenge and go. Kuminga, move over. I got it. Now on that last, I'm gonna go to the last shot of the game. You don't want to put it in this guy's hands, but you had to give credit to experience because they didn't call the foul on Klay.
Yeah,
and Ja was looking like I got pushed, and Klay was like, "No, you didn't." Game, blouses. You know what I mean? So you put Draymond out, who is the transmission of this squad, right? Which he go now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I heard what you said about that. I don't think it was, but he slapped that dude in the head and then grabbed his jersey.
Right.
It's a flagrant one.
Yeah.
But I think because my man put on so heavy, laid on the ground for an additional damn near 30 seconds.
I thought he hit his head. The way he went, he grabbed his head. His head never came close to the ground.
None of that. He got a little slap on the face, and he grabbed your jersey so you don't fall down. Flagrant 2. I was like, oh Lord. And look, that's what you hear. You see Steph over there, and then Klay. I think Klay came over and go, 2? Really? 2? So now this is what you don't want to do with Golden State. You don't want to have a shooting war with them. You don't. We already know what that is. Jordan Poole, they already gave him the green light. You are now inducted into the 3-point. Shoot it. If you got it, shoot it.
Underrated splash brother.
Right. Yeah. You are. You're right. We're gonna give you a badge. You hold this pin. Take that. Look, you gotta take it out when you leave the game. But honorary splash brother. So I was surprised when you said that. But so this was at Memphis, correct?
Yes.
Oh my Lord! When they go back to Golden State, oh my Lord! They got two at Memphis though, right?
Right.
Yeah. They play again.
They're in the same boat as Boston.
Yeah. Can't lose. Can't lose tomorrow. Can't lose Wednesday or Tuesday. Can't lose that game. And you can see. I think it was either Chuck or you, Corey, who said when Curry meets up with the Morant he gonna bring his best ball because he wants to show, this is still my league.
Yeah.
You still the youngest. Right.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
What do you say? Hold these for me. Yeah. These this is still my league. So he's gonna put on for them. But Ja's not backing down. Ja and Draymond got into it early in the game talking. Yeah. And then you could see the emotions after the game. I don't remember Curry being like that after a game, man, since like the finals. I mean, he was pumped, after they won that game. They chest bumping. I mean, Klay Thompson ran always to the other side of the court after, and that's what I'm talking about. I told you. Like, so this is going to be a feisty series. So who do y'all have in this series?
You and me go, Corey? You going? Oh, he was strapped the back with this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I still got the Warriors. I think I put my hand on it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I got the Warriors in because they ain't gonna just beat them up now. They ain't gonna beat them up, but even with my most improved player, Warriors in 5.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa! So they're gonna win one game. Wow.
Because Draymond gonna have a chip on the shoulder next game, right? If they take another one in Memphis.
Oh, yeah, it's over. So on this flagrant too, he gets to come back to the next game, right?
Yeah, he get to come back.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm with Corey. Again, just like I said about Milwaukee, this championship pedigree. That's what Steph Curry said when they interviewed him today. What brought you through, and and they showed it because we talking about the last play. Klay Thompson wasn't guarding Ja Morant,
Right.
but he saw Ja Morant with the head of steam, and he just left his man and went straight to Ja.
He wasn't finna pass. Ja wasn't finna pass it.
Right.
I would have liked Ja to pull up for that little while he was running, pull up for that little floater right there instead of trying to. He picked that thing up from like a free throw line and try to glide.
Yeah.
That was gonna be a tough one. Yeah, that was gonna be a tough one to try to make. So I would have preferred him to do that floater. He may have even got fouled for them trying to block that. So, but he'll live and learn, man. He'll get better from that. And I think they'll win this next one. I got Memphis winning. I got Memphis winning the whole thing though.
Yeah, Memphis win the whole thing.
You got Memphis winning?
I got them beating the Warriors, man.
You wrote that down on your paper that you got right there that you keep looking at?
It's right here, baby. Right here.
Yeah, I saw when you did that. You got it written. Okay.
So you got them beating the Warriors.
I got them beating them, man.
look. I'll show a little piece of paper. Yeah, I got it. Right.
So now, like Corey's trying to say, if Memphis lose next game, don't come back and try to change.
Oh, look, Memphis lose next game, man. They just got to go up there, man, and get 2. That's all.
See, you really don't think that Memphis can go there and win 2?
They got a 17% chance, man. Anything's possible.
A 17%? That's not high.
Hey, I'm saying, when you do that, you like 17%.
Try to make it sound good. Look.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
Nah.
Well, hey, Kanisha's on my side on this one, man. She's rooting for the Memphis Grizzlies as well. So that's what we're going with. And I know my homegirl Stephanie Jackson, I know she's rooting for Memphis too. So
I think that's a sentimental thing. They want the younger guys to win, but they're good, but this is just not their year.
It's just not their year. Yeah.
Like I said, I say this right quick. If Golden State had not had the injuries that they had this year, I don't think Memphis would have been number 2. I think Golden State would have been number 2.
Good point. They may have been number 1, and Memphis still might have been number 2. They might just not Arizona, the Phoenix Suns out of there.
Yeah. So I'm going Golden State.
Golden State. Okay. All right, we got another game out, man. Tomorrow night. And I'm gonna start with the Dallas and Phoenix game first. You got Luka Doncic, man, and Spencer Dinwiddie and your boy. What's my left? Oh, Brunson. That team over there is playing well with Jason Kidd at the helm, and then you have the Phoenix Suns, Mr. Steady, CP3 last game, 14 for 14 in the closeout game.
Was it 14 or 16 for 16?
14 for 14.
Didn't miss a shot.
Ain't missed a shot. So, give what are y'all? Who are y'all going with then? Between these two, we haven't seen anything yet.
Are we picking the overall winner? Or are we picking the winner for the first game?
Oh no, we're picking overall winner, baby. I want to know who you like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you want to ask me, I'm going Phoenix.
You going Phoenix? Okay.
Yeah. Luka's playing good. Team is playing good, but again, that pedigree with Phoenix, I don't think they can overcome. I think Book and Chris Paul, this gonna be too much.
Yeah. Good one.
This is not, like I said, Phoenix is not the Jazz by no stretch of the imagination. Phoenix ain't the Jazz.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
So when we're looking at trying to find a comparison, that's not the same team. You're not finna, like I said, this is not the same same group of guys out there. You finna go against a playoff written team. You know what I'm saying? This team has been there.
Right.
So it's gonna be a little different now at the top. So
let me switch this back up. Let me use that same logic. This ain't New Orleans either, is it?
don't you do that, boy. Don't you do that.
Is the Dallas Mavericks the New Orleans Pelicans?
No, they're not the New Orleans Pelicans, but they are not. They like the Memphis. They're getting there, but they're just not there yet.
Right. You ain't listen, you change your underwear. You know what I'm saying? You still got the superheroes on your drawers. You know what do you call underoos? What do you call them? Underoos. Hey, dun 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 dun. Hey, you gotta get you some boxer briefs. You know, you're still a little kid right now.
Right.
We didn't expect New Orleans to do that.
No,
we didn't. You know,
we didn't.
I think you said that once. My guy from Portland, when he came there, showed him how to win. They're gonna need a little help. Zion thought that he was gonna get him a chance to, say something. I'm playing Friday. We win. Yeah. We're not gonna give you we're not gonna give you the opportunity to play, kid. Keep your clothes on. Keep your street clothes on. Come on, Tony. You finna play Friday. You ain't finna play.
I'm ready.
Hey, y'all gonna leave my homeboy alone, man.
Hey, it don't matter. He been eating donuts all season. Come on, Charlie.
That's all right. He gonna be back next year.
Zion Simmons over there.
I know you're not trying to talk about nobody.
Hold up, I gotta add him. He married Zion Simmons Davis. Zion Simmons Davis, aka Street Clothes 2 afternoon wear.
Street Clothes 2, I guess.
We'll
see what happens next season.
Y'all said he gonna be gone next year. He ain't gonna be in the Orleans. I thought.
No, he'll be there.
He gonna stay now because they winning. Now he want to stay. I recall.
That's where his contract is, man.
Why would he stay? Why would he stay in New Orleans? He don't want to stay in New Orleans.
I said that.
Yeah, y'all all said that.
I didn't say that, man.
Yeah,
y'all was the one talking. Y'all was the one talking about that. Talking about him eating all the gumbo and all that stuff.
Ain't nothing in New Orleans. Ain't nothing in New Orleans. They ain't doing nothing for him. New Orleans don't ever do nothing for players in New Orleans.
I did not say that.
Who was that? Oh, that was Big Country. That was Big Country.
Me.
Yeah, that's Big Country before, I think.
I'm with my boy. He gonna come back ready to play next season. Watch.
Okay. All right. So you going with Phoenix too, Big Corey? I think my boy froze for a second, man. I'm actually with you. Man. I got Phoenix too, man. I picked Phoenix to win this series too, man. Jay Lil John said he doesn't like anything Dallas. Anything Dallas. That's terrible. That's terrible. He's so hateful. Yeah. All right, Big Corey, who do you got winning this series, baby? Okay, Corey, you hear us? We have a little technical difficulty with my dog over there. All right, we'll move on.
Connection. What was the question?
Oh, what was the question? Okay, there you go. Hey, who you like in this series, Dallas or Phoenix?
He must be still having some problem. I know the feeling, man. Mine messed up too.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Philly, Miami, Chuck, man, who you got in this one?
I got Miami mainly because of the Embiid situation.
Yeah. The fractured orbital.
Yeah, that was some big talk about that with Doc Rivers.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, about whether he should still be in the game or not. I think they were up by 25 or something when it happened.
Oh, when it happened. Oh, that's right. Because they won for like 30 something. And that was like towards the end of the game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Doc. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that part of it.
Yep.
Mm.
So yeah, with him being questionable, I'm going with Miami.
Yeah.
I would have to think about it a little bit more if he was there.
Yeah.
But with the way, and I know, of course, not here, but I know this is not the Atlanta team they've about to play. But yeah, without Embiid, without their big man in the center, who they depended on all year, it's gonna be. I just don't think Harden can carry the team like Embiid can.
No, you're right. They're gonna do the same thing they did to Trae Young. They're gonna do it to James Harden.
Yeah.
They gonna double team him and keep the ball to him, make everybody else try to beat him.
Yep.
And, I don't think they're gonna be able to do it either, man. I'm with you, dog. I got Miami winning that. I got that being a sweep.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think they stand a chance.
Wow.
I don't think they stand a chance. James said Doc Rivers trying to get fired so he can come to the Lakers, but he doesn't want him. I'm with you, dog. I don't want him either, man. I heard something about your Darvin Ham from the Milwaukee Bucks.
So y'all don't want Doc Rivers?
No. I'm not a big. I like Doc, but there's something missing with Doc, man. Doc, he scares me. He almost gave up. The New York Jets. I'm sorry. That's my other pick, not my Cowboys. The New York Jets. That was my third team.
Where'd that come from?
Just not on TV.
Man,
yeah, that was that, man. Yeah, I think I'm not sold on him, man. I can't deal with Doc. He didn't gave up so many doggone 3-1 leads. He almost gave up a 3-0 lead against the Toronto Raptors. Yeah, I don't want him over there. I don't want him over there. So what we'll do, man, we'll say you want to do passing of the torch in his last 8 minutes.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to wait for Corey to be here?
Wait for Corey to do that.
Yeah, I think it was somebody. I think it was his brother, someone that actually brought that up. So I think he might want to have some viewpoints on that. So
okay. All right,
maybe next show we can kind of start out on it.
Right.
So he can give his input because we know how things change for him.
Yeah. That'll work. So we'll talk about that on Wednesday's show. We'll just take that topic, man, move that one down till Wednesday. And we'll call it a night. We'll call it a night tonight, man.
All right.
Hell of a show, big dog. Great show, man. Great show. We thank each and every one of you all, man, for rocking with us today. Episode 2, season 3 in the books, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. For my boy James Little John that's out there. Thank you, Kanisha Davis, Stanley Moss, man. Stanley Moss, BB, Brandon Buchanan. What's going on? Appreciate you, big homie. I missed that, man. He said Eagles made moves. Eagles did make some moves. They did make some really good moves.
Yeah, I think Brandon Buchanan tried to. Who's this team? I remember seeing the comment.
Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder he made that comment. He made a comment saying what the wide receivers thinking about coming to the Commanders with Carson Wentz at the quarterback.
Imagine being drafted at wide receiver only to have Carson Wentz as your quarterback.
Yeah, I should have known he was a Cowboy fan.
Yes, sir, man. So we appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us, baby. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. Remember, man, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and then we're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts. The Crew and You on those 2 apps, and Talking with KPG still on YouTube for some reason. I don't know why, but because when you pull it up, it says The Crew and You. but it doesn't come up to the list. I'm not sure what's going on with that. So YouTube, please fix that.
Yeah.
And for everybody that came out, man, to the casino night, man, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. We had a blast.
Yeah, that was a great time. I'm glad that I came down for it. I'd hate if I missed it because it was. I mean, from the time we walked in to the time we left,
That's
it's pretty much nonstop, man. We enjoyed it.
Yes, sir.
I guess you planned it.
No,
I know. I just said.
I can't take no credit for that, dog. Look, that's all wifey, bro. That's all wifey.
Well, Mrs. Wright, you did an outstanding job. I think it was well prepared. We all had a great time. Everybody was involved, and it was great. I'm glad I came. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, put it on your calendar, dog. We got something else coming up, man. New Year, so put it on your calendar, dog.
All
right, my dog. I love you, baby.
All right, man.
See you on Wednesday. Y'all have a blessed week, baby. Peace.